Broad topic that we all encounter. There are many different ways that we interact with each other and many different perspectives in sociology that we study in the family. Today, I will be talking about my family from a sociological perspective. It is important to view the family from a sociological perspective because I am part of a group of people I am related to. It is important to study how I interact with my family and why we interact with each other the way that we do. There are many different factors to understand when looking at my family from a sociological position, and we must see that my family is unique compared to other families. The family is a group, and the study of group interactions is what sociology is. Therefore, the study of the family and how they interact with each other is extremely important. These are the members of my family. My mom and dad are married, and I have a biological sister. My mom is Jackie, my dad is Ken, and my biological sister is Jessica. They are the main members of my family, as otherwise I do not have a lot of family members that I talk to. In terms of the statuses and roles within my family, I am a sister, daughter, niece, cousin, and granddaughter. I occupy many different roles in my family. It's so cool that I do because it makes my family diverse in roles and diverse in many other ways. Each family has different statuses and roles, and mine isn't unique, but I'm lucky to occupy many roles within my family. My mom, my dad, and my little sister are the members of my family of orientation. However, I've built my family of procreation with my fiance, Winter, who I am marrying in a year and a half. Though we are not related, we feel connected to each other and we live together. Therefore, we have created a family-like atmosphere with each other, or in other words, we have procreated a family. According to the textbook, socialization is the process by which individuals internalize elements of the social structure in their own personality. My family instills certain values within me. I learned different cultural and social values through my family, and eventually became part of my personality and who I am. I take after both my mom and dad in many ways. For example, I have my mom's outgoing personality because I adopted her personality traits. I have my dad's smarts because he instilled in me the importance of school and studying since I was very young. Socialization is the key process for which personality traits are learned. It has helped me develop into who I am as a person today, and I will continue to adopt traits through socialization. In terms of social factors, race has influenced me because I am white and I have had an easier time compared to those in minority groups. I acknowledge my privilege and I accept it, but I want to help others who are not as lucky as me. Gender has influenced me because I am a woman. I have many instances where I have encountered sexism because of my gender. It has taught me to overcome what society says about my gender, and it has made me stronger. In addition, social class has had a huge influence on me because I grew up poor and barely made it by. This changed me and made me work hard to achieve my dreams, especially my college education. My social factors do not drag me down, but rather make me a stronger person and define who I am as a person. In terms of social structures, literally everything influences my family. According to the textbook, we can see that the interaction of family and state arenas in the state licensing of marriages, and the interaction of family and market arenas in the role that commercial services made available to families. The government provides laws on how my family ought to live. Education affects income, and so does the economy, as education is key to better paying jobs, which in turn directly influences the economy. Healthcare directly affects my family as it keeps us healthy. Without healthcare and access to it, we would not be as healthy. Social structures are the epitome of influence on my family as well as other families. Social environment has many impacts. We live in a safe neighborhood and suburb. Therefore, we never have to worry about our safety being threatened at all or have to worry about crime occurring. In addition, I live in an abuse-free household as well as a domestic violence-free home. Social environment is key to family interaction because the better the environment, the better a family will interact with each other. If there are barriers in place in the environment, family relations will be strained. Home environment is just as important as physical environment. Finally, I would definitely apply the symbolic interactionism theory to my family. According to the textbook, symbolic interactionism is defined as revolving around the ability of humans to see themselves through the eyes of others and to enact roles based on others' expectations. We look at ourselves from the perspective of others and we adopt roles. For example, my mother adopted the role of a mother, my dad adopted the role of a father, and I adopted the role of a daughter. These roles help us define ourselves and our family. In addition, we look at the eyes of others and look to others to see how we can improve upon ourselves. In the past, we learned and adapted to different traits and characteristics. In the present, it affects my family because we are constantly learning more about ourselves and learning different personality traits and characteristics. In addition, we can see current events through the eyes of others and see their perspectives as well. Traits and experiences from the past define how we act and see ourselves and others' perspectives today. It affects the future as the characteristics become personality traits and will become who we are in the future. It's how we learn to be a family and how we become a family and adapt and learn about each other.